isn't invited to my aunt's wedding. They write, okay, this story has a decent amount of backstory, so here we go. I'm a 20-year-old female, and I lived with my aunt when I was in high school. That's also a long story, but basically my mom couldn't afford to take care of me. My aunt, she's 31 and female, was nice enough to take me in, and we have been pretty close our whole lives. Anyway, when I was in high school, I dated a boy whose older brother was about the same age as my aunt. They ended up dating, but I broke up with the little brother shortly after I went to college that's really far away. About 3 months later, I start dating a boy from school. It goes really well, and we decided to move in together. We adopted a cat, and decided, after a year of dating, that he needed to meet my family. I was 19 then, and I told my mom that my boyfriend was coming home for Christmas. I didn't really think much of it since it seemed like the next natural step, and I was super excited to introduce him to my family. I assumed that I'd be staying with my aunt during Christmas, until my mom called me and told me that my aunt said that my boyfriend wasn't allowed to stay at her house. She said they were really worn out from work and that she didn't want a stranger staying with her. We ended up staying with my mom, who was also worn out from work and lives in a small camper on someone else's property and does not have the space for guests. We spent a few nights with her and then started couch surfing for the rest of the week because my mom and her boyfriend had work, and I felt bad for making them sleep on a little camper couch. I was super embarrassed by this. My friend's parents were more hospitable than my own family towards my boyfriend. Now my aunt is getting married at the end of this week, and I'm flying out for the wedding, and I'm a bridesmaid. My boyfriend is explicitly not invited. Here's the real kicker. One of the groomswomen is staying on my aunt's couch for the week of the wedding. A woman she barely knows is staying on her couch during one of the most stressful weeks of her life. But my boyfriend and I couldn't stay on her couch during Christmas? And it's not like an intimate wedding. Loads of extended family is coming, including spouses of people that my aunt barely knows. At this point, it feels targeted, and I'm just very frustrated because my boyfriend's family has been nothing but kind to me. They accepted me into the family with open arms. I went to his cousin's wedding, I went to his family's Thanksgiving. I'm an active member of his family, and my family specifically doesn't invite him to things or let him stay in their homes. I get that it's her wedding, and she should be able to invite who she wants, but I still feel hurt. Am I being an asshole? I'm really torn, because on the one hand, if I were you, I would absolutely be offended as well. like, like if I'm in the wedding party and I'm a family member, I would kind of be expecting to get a +1.